Hello there. This tutorial is going to explain how to renew your current approved accommodations through Student Disability Services at CWI. So the first step is you're going to go to the CWI website, and then you're going to go to the Student Disability Services page. You want to make sure that you're on current student accommodations. So over on the left here is where you navigate the page. If you're a new student, there will be a separate tutorial for you. This one is for current students who are looking to renew their accommodations each semester. So once you're on this page, you're going to click on the Student Access portal. This will take you to the CWI login, where you'll use your same CWI login that you use for Outlook, for OneDrive, to log into My CWI. Now I'm already logged in, so we're going to go ahead and jump over to a separate tab here where we are logged in as our friend Mickey Mouse. Now Mickey Mouse is registered for 5 classes this coming semester. When you log into your page, and this is called the, again, Student Access Portal, but it's also known as AIM, which stands for Accessible Information Management. So you'll use those interchangeably. You'll hear us use those interchangeably. So once you're in AIM, you will be logged into your dashboard. It'll show you any important messages that you have. So what it's telling Mickey right here is you don't have any accommodation requests found. That means for this coming semester, unless Mickey goes through and requests accommodations, he will not be using any accommodations for this semester. So we want to prevent that. So the first thing we're going to do, and again, your classes will auto-populate here within about 48 hours of you registering for those classes. So we're going to go ahead and select every single one of the classes that Mickey wants to use accommodations for this coming semester. And that's step 1. Then step 2, we're going to click on Continue to Customize Your Accommodations. This takes us to each of Mickey's classes. He's registered for a couple Disney classes, the fundamentals, very important, as well as CWI 101, and the section that he has chosen is Mythbusters. So we're going to go ahead and select the accommodations that he's been approved for based on his disability and based on his intake with his disability coordinator. So he's been approved for e-text and testing accommodations. So we're going to select those accommodations for every class that he wants to use those in. So all of these, and now since accommodations aren't retroactive, let's say that Mickey forgets to select testing accommodations for his Cinderella class. What'll happen is once it comes time to take a test, since he hasn't selected testing accommodations for the class, that won't be notified through his letter of accommodation. So he would have to go in and modify his accommodation requests. So what we're going to do is leave that one there, and then I'll show you how to modify a request if you need to. So once you've selected all of the accommodations that you want to use for this semester, you'll click on Submit Your Accommodation Requests. Okay, and now it shows that those accommodation requests, because he's already met with his coordinator, which is me, those have been approved. So the notification letter is going to say scheduled. Depending on your accommodations, some of them require manual approval, for instance, interpreting services. So it may say pending. Regardless, your SDS coordinator will be able to go in and approve them manually. So don't worry if you see pending instead of approved. They will still be approved. It just is going to be an extra step that your coordinator will do for you. So you can see here in Cinderella's class, Mickey has only requested e-text. Okay. Okay, so all of these have both of his accommodations. Now this one, Mickey realizes, uh-oh, I didn't select my testing accommodations and I want to use my time and a half on my exams. So we're going to go ahead and modify the request right here. You can also cancel a request, which you would do if you're going to be dropping a class or switching sections. So we're modifying this request here. And now we're just selecting the testing accommodations. There's a little note here that says that it may take a few days for your coordinator to go in and see that you have modified the request and then to approve it. So update the request. If you don't hear anything or see anything in AIM that shows that the request has been approved within about 3 days, just send your coordinator an email and ask if they go in and approve it. So you can see since this one was modified, it is now listed as pending. So then your coordinator, so if you're in NAMPA, I'm your coordinator, I'm Haley, and so I would be able to go in and then manually approve that. Okay, and that's all there is to it. So every semester you'll log in through the Student Access portal. You'll see your classes and you'll select your accommodations that you want to use, submit the request, and then your coordinator will put those into a letter of accommodations and send it to your instructor by the first week of classes. If you have any questions about this tutorial, feel free to reach out to your coordinator. If you don't know who your coordinator is, or if you just have general questions, you can email our office at accessibility@cwi.edu. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Have a great day.